So I just unboxed this telescopic aluminum ladder. Got from Amazon for about, I don't know, it was around $100, I think. And I wanted something that's going to be simple and easy enough to use for a small ranch house, just to clean the gutters out. I mean, I got to do that a few times throughout the season, just based on the size of, that tree right there in the front. It just collects so many leaves. So I wanted to use something that would be a little bit easier and maybe lighter weight than the Werner high-end ladder that I've been using, which is probably a bit overkill. I think it extends like, 20-some feet or something. It's just really heavy and bulky. It is sturdy though, but it just seems overkill for what I need it for. So I wanted something that's going to be a little bit more easier to use for the average homeowner, right? So a couple issues I'm having with this thing. Already took this out of the box and started having problems with it right away. And mainly, first of all, the instructions, of course they suck, right? Like many instructions do. So it talks about the stabilizer bar right here, which is this piece. So it's kind of like an A-frame ladder too, right? In addition to the telescoping capabilities. So the A-frame is supposed to connect down here through those slats, okay, right here. So that's supposed to connect into there and slide up in there. Now, issue I'm having, these rubber pieces, they're supposed to just slide right off, right? Because you're supposed to be able to put the wheels on it. Now, these are actually easy. You can just take a screwdriver and then it just opens this up here and then you can connect it that way. But for these pieces, obviously you need to have, for these ends to slide off, to be able to slide it in, right? So I had to find online some pictures of how this actually looked, because in the instruction manual, it doesn't even talk about these pieces or the wheels. Nowhere does it mention this. See? There's nowhere that it mentions any of those pieces whatsoever. And it doesn't even show it. So it's kind of ridiculous, right? So there's the first issue I had. Now, I was able to get one of these off, but man, you could pull and trying to get those things off, and it's like, it just doesn't want to come off. So what I did is I just took if you have a mallet, I just found a small hammer. I was able to hammer it out like this, really good. Finally, it came off, but I mean, that's relatively minor, okay? And then the other issue I have, look at this rivet. It's already broken. It already broke off. Underneath here, look at that. It just broke. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to feel very secure if it's already falling apart. I mean, this just ruins the entire integrity of this whole thing for me. So I don't know. And then also, I haven't really tried this yet, but if you really want to use the telescoping method, you can just take this off. There's a little lever here, and then that comes off like so, just like on the other side. But I don't really know how confident and comfortable I feel knowing this thing is, it doesn't seem very sturdy and secure. So I don't know. There's a locking mechanism here. It opens it up and then it locks into place. And then these things here kind of unlock and you can slide it up and down. However, and there's a strap too. I think if you have that completely, wound up. But also here, look, it doesn't even show the wheels or those orange pieces, right? 2 bolts and 2 lock nuts, that's it. It doesn't talk about these at all. So, I don't know, it's just like a standard model, and they just kept it pretty standard, right? They just didn't put the right instruction manual with the right ladder. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you expect, right? It's made in China. If you want something high-end, you're going to have to pay for it. So, I might just get a foldable 8-foot, 6 or 8 foot ladder, fiberglass from Werner. They make good ladders, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not really sure yet, but I'll probably end up returning this just because I'm not really feeling it. So, that's my experience with this, and hopefully you guys have a better experience with either this ladder or a different type of ladder. So let me know what you guys are using, and you know, kind of what you're coming across if you're seeing any of these issues as well. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.